parameters down as it is given. So that means the universal sets, number of universal sets is what? 150. To answer this first UTME questions here. Then the question says that 80 offered French. 80. So let's say number of French, where F stands for 80. F stand for French. So number of French is 80. Then 60 offer Arabic. Number of Arabic. Let A stand for Arabic. Let A stand for Arabic. So number of Arabic is 60. And 20 offer neither. So that means 20 offered neither. That's French intersection A complements. That's number is 20. So if we are to represent this on a Venn diagram, you have, let this one be our French, number of French. Then let this be our number of Arabic. Then we'll have our universal set to be equals to number of universal set to be equals to 150. So automatically number of French is 80, while number of Arabic is 60, and 20 is outside the Venn diagram. The first assumption we make here is to let the number that offered both subjects be, I said both subject be X. So that means X will be here. Then this F will be F only, that French only. While A, this portion will be A only, Arabic only. So the questioner asks us to how many students offer both subjects. That means this place X. So the first thing we write here is that number of French will definitely be equals to French only plus both subjects. Take note of that. And what is number of French? 80 equals to French only plus X. So French only will definitely be what? 80 minus X. So what you have here is 80 minus X. Then in the case of this, number of Arabic will definitely be A only plus number that offer both, because this is the number of Arabic. So it will be this plus this. Number of Arabic is 60. Then A only plus X. So A only will now be equals to 60 minus X. So this place is 60 minus X. And you have 20 outside the Venn diagram. That means those that neither offer French nor Arabic. So in that situation, the total will now be F only plus number that offer both subjects plus A only, that's Arabic only, plus 20, those that offer neither French nor Arabic, equals to the total, that is 150. Now what is F only? F only has been calculated here to be what? 80 minus X plus both subjects X plus what is A only? A only is 60 minus X plus 20 equals to 150. So let's simplify. Minus X plus X, it will cancel out. 80 plus 60, 140. 140 plus this, that's 160 minus X equals to 150. So definitely my X will, I move my X to this side and I move this to this side. And I have 160 minus 150 equals to X. Therefore, X will be equals to what? 10. That means, therefore, the number that offer both subjects will definitely be 10. And since the question asks us to calculate the number that offer both subjects, then the answer to that very question will be option B, that is The second question says that if P is a set of all prime factors of 30 and Q is equal to is a set of all factors of 18 less than 10, then the questioner asks us to find P intersection Q, that is P intersection Q. Now let's list the factors P. Remember that all prime factors, they must be prime. So now if you go starting from 2 is a prime factor of these 2. Which one again? 3 is also a prime factor. Which one again? 5 is also a prime factor. Which one again? 7 is also a prime factor. Which one again? That's 11 is also a prime factor. Which one again? 13 is also a prime factor. Which one again? 17 is also a prime factor. Which one again? That would definitely be 23 is also a prime factor, because 18 is not, 19 is not, 19, we have 19 before 20, 19, then 20 is not, 21 is not, 22 is not, 23 is the next, then 24 is not, 25 is not, 26 is not, 27 is not, 28 is not, 29. So these ones are the prime factors of, prime factors. So that means if I only listed the prime numbers, those that will be factors will definitely be those that can divide 30 without remainder. So this one will definitely be 1, 2, 3. This one cannot divide it. 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 So the prime factor P will now eventually be 2, 3, 5. That's what you're going to have. There is no other number, because the implication here is that all prime factors, that means the number must be prime and must also divide 30 without a remainder. Then this one is asking that all factors of 18 less than 10. Q, all factors of 18 less than 10. 1 is 1, 2, 3, 6, less than 10, 9. That's all. Now, the question is now asking us for P intersection Q. Look at this very well. 2 is here. 2 is here. That means 2 is 1. P intersection Q. 2 is 1, comma. 3 is here. 3 is here. So 3 is another one. And which other one? We don't have any other one. So the answer will definitely be 2, 3. So we go to our option and check the one that will correlate to 2, 3. So let's go to our option. So the answer to that very question is option B. Meanwhile, option B has 2, 3. Option A has 3. So we still have 2 there. So option B is the answer. Then the next question says, in a class of 46 students, 22 play football, 26 play volleyball. If 3 students play both games, that means number that play football and volleyball is equal to 3. That's what that means. Then the question asks, how many play neither? So that means how many of them play neither football nor volleyball. So let's represent this on a Venn or in a Venn diagram. So let's represent it in a Venn diagram. So we have our Venn diagram this way, where our number of universal is equal to what? 46. Now let's say this is our football and this is our volleyball. Then The number of football is given as 22. Number of volleyball is given as 26. Number of football and volleyball is 3. That means 3 is here. Then that is all. And the question asks us for those that play neither football nor volleyball. So let's say this is F only. Take note, that's football only, V only, volleyball only. So let's now do it. Look at this. You know that what will make up for this 46 will be F only plus intersection plus V only. But in this situation, since the question agreed that some students play neither football nor volleyball, let's say that number is X. So let the number of students that play neither football nor volleyball be X, and I presented that